I fuck like I all like you like I don't fuck. Oh, we were this and that. I don't give a nigga like for a reason you guys were know anything better than the like oh my like I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his oh my god like I don't know por Dios por gracias de Dios I had my wallet next to me like my whole purse and those that little decided not to wallet. Oh my god, nigga. I would have grabbed my heel and like what the niggas.
She was sitting in her car, camera on, badge somewhere nearby, and what came out of her mouth next was so specific, so detailed, and so deliberate that within 48 hours she would lose everything she had spent years building. But here is the part that nobody is talking about loudly enough. Losing her job and losing her law enforcement license are two completely different things. And right now, only one of them has actually happened. Ashley Gonzalez was
What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You're just locked in the hood politics. Well, we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, man. Y'all already know on this channel, we cut straight through the BS and get straight to the policies and issues that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates all the way up to political podcasts. We throw some comedy and pop culture in every day. We throw some I'm tongue-tied. Forgive me. We throw some pop culture and comedy in there every once in a while because y'all know my motto, all politics all the time. I give you brain rot. That's why I do it, so you don't have to. So I wasn't going to react to this video, period. You know what I mean? But I got a lot of requests in my little TikTok. People were sending me, the video in my TikTok asking me what I think about it, why I ain't spoke on it. First off, I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm being 100 with y'all. I don't care about it. You dig? But why everybody acting surprised when the mask slips? Why y'all acting surprised? See, people that told you, I done told you, I screamed to the top of my lungs. Listen, man, the people who you claiming is racist is not the real racists. The racist people are the ones you standing with. The ones that's standing right beside you. You see what I'm saying? But we get called all type of names, man. We raccoons and, sellouts and simping for massa and, all of that. You feel me? You did. But don't act surprised when the mask slip, you know what I'm saying? Because this future situation with this chick Ashley Gonzalez is just a master class on how the game is rigged and been being played against y'all with these liberals this whole time, man. You feel me? Everybody out here acting brand new because a person of color caught a case of the racist. You feel me? But that's what happens when you let white liberals play matchmaker for your community. Did you hear what I said? I said that's what happens when you let these white liberals play matchmaker for your community. You see what I'm saying? They spend all day telling you that anyone with a tan is your soulmate in the struggle. You feel me? Why they important and promoting people who look at you with more disgust than the people that you supposed to be fighting against in the first place and worried about in the first place. You feel me? Y'all don't hear me though. You got this chick Gonzalez. What's her name? Ashley. You got this chick Gonzalez out here acting and sounding like a Klansman with a tan. And y'all think them liberals who hired her didn't know the vibe? Y'all didn't think they knew the vibe, man. It just told you they do psychic tests and all of this. So you telling me nobody picked up on them? No, they picked up on it. They just want the optics to look diverse. You feel me? Why they keep their boot on your motherfucking neck. Excuse my language. You see? And don't even get me started on that goofy clown.
99.9% of the time, it is wrong for a white person to call a black person the N-word. But we may have found the exception. In Minneapolis recently, a white anti-ICE protester was in a group of anti-ICE protesters yelling at a black ICE Gestapo agent. An unidentified white male called the black ICE agent a house N-word who's working for the KKK. That's right, we have a white man calling a black man the N-word. But this is a little bit different. White on black usage of the N-word is a very serious issue. But this is a curveball example. Is it wrong for a white person to call a black ICE officer a house N-word? Let's explore. The white man who used the N-word in this situation was being historically precise. This black ICE agent, he is being a house N-word to the utmost degree. A black man in ICE is a modern house slave. He's a barely paid mule for white supremacy. The KKK were domestic terrorists. ICE is domestic terrorism. I think this is a valid usage of the N-word. He's not attacking his blackness per se. He's attacking his bootlicking choice to be in ICE while being a black man. Being black in ICE makes you a house N-word. So to call you that, it's almost like a professor pointing out, oh look, there's a modern house N-word. I think this usage is valid and acceptable. If it had just been the N-word, that would be problematic. But when he adds the house N-word, he's being historically realistic. So yes, it is okay to call black ICE agents house N-words.
Y'all remember that dude who was defending the white liberal calling the black ICE agent the N-word? Yeah, y'all remember him. Now, that was the ultimate sellout move. But, y'all call people like us coons. You know? You feel me? That's what y'all call us. You know what I mean? You dig? Imagine being so lost in the sauce and trying to have a seat at that table that you on the internet giving out N-word passes. You on the internet giving out N-word passes to the very people who just think you some silly ass political prop. You feel me? You got one side shouting slurs from the backseat of a squad car and the other side calling it activism. Yo. See, people thought I was gonna say something else, man. See, that's why I was gonna comment on it, man. 'Cause every time I comment on stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm cooning and it's like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just calling out the facts. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. And the whole twist is the white liberals is holding the leash on both ends. They standing right beside the people who actually harbor the deepest racism for you, patting them on the back for being marginalized, while they same people looking at you like you the problem. I don't know when y'all gonna wake up, man. I really don't. I don't know what else to tell you, man. We tried talking to you, and you just won't listen. I don't know.
Few hours, Houston police officer Ashley Gonzalez has been fired.
The police chief dismissed her earlier this afternoon. Now, this all unfolded after she posted a racist rant online that disturbed the community and the department. Megan Reyna is live outside police headquarters with what the chief is saying about this decision. Megan.
Well, Police Chief Noe Diaz says that her behavior was entirely unacceptable, that it has no place in this community, let alone the department. Now, many people were wondering, why wasn't she fired immediately? Well, police here did have to give her due process. They had to follow state law by fully investigating. In most cases, an internal investigation takes weeks, sometimes months. This one was fast-tracked to take just days. This all started when Gonzalez posted on Instagram a video of her using a racial slur more than 20 times. At one point, she said she, quote, hated black people. Gonzalez was then relieved of duty on Monday and is now fired. But this doesn't mean she is stripped of her Texas peace officer license. We spoke with retired Houston Police Captain Greg Freeman. He says the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement would have that authority.
Without a criminal conviction or something of that type of nature, she'll still have a state certification. But I suspect that there will be a huge outcry to certain political entities within Austin to look at this very closely, because is there a possibility she could be hired by another agency? Absolutely, there could be. What agency would do that? I don't know.
Gonzalez can also appeal her firing, but Freeman told me he believes this case is
Same
cut and
agency
dry.
that hired her ass right
He's
there.
confident HPD did everything to make sure if she did appeal, it would be unsuccessful. But the calls for action aren't over from activists. Of course, they wanted her fired, but just this afternoon, the Houston chapter of the NAACP released a statement asking that the police chief here release all of her arrest records. Coming up at 6, we'll have more on the reaction to this arrest. Reporting live downtown, Megan Reyna, KHOU 11 News.
Yeah, you know, of course they're gonna do that. Some of them people might get off. I saw some clips, and I guess she had a few arrests, 33 black people that she was lead arresting officer on, and the rest was she was assistant arrest. You know what I mean? But I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised none of this is happening. You know how them liberals is. They throw you right up under the bus. As soon as you get caught doing some stupid shit and that makes them look bad to normies. See, that's what people don't understand, man. These normies don't see what we see. See, we're in this political space. We watching this, we looking for it, we researching. Normies don't see that. All they see is this type of crap, mainstream media. You know what I mean? And y'all being played. You know what I'm saying? You're a damn fool if you think that a shared skin tone means the same thing as a shared struggle. You feel me? So, I don't know. While y'all out there being good little soldiers for your liberal agenda, they're replacing your ass with people who have zero respect for your history and zero love for your people. So, I don't know. You dig? They're using y'all ass. And once they done with you, they gonna let all the Gonzalez types run wild while some goofy liberal dude on X giving out N-word passes tell you, you know, it's for your own good, man. This your boy Jay. Like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on TikTok, Hood Politics 5.1. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop some new videos. This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in. And now I'm checking out y'all. Y'all know how we do it.